reads for some from Flying Agumon, and today I'm bringing you another Minecraft Survival Games, and we're going to be doing some post-commentary. Okay, so, from here, I'm going to be showing you my route, as well as a little bit of post-commentary, and, so, first thing first, you grab this chest up here on the top of this building. I get a weapon, which is pretty great. It's wonderful. And then you go up here to the side of the mountain where you can jump up onto the top of the mountain where I'm embarrassing. Then you get up here and you can either go grab the tier 1 that I go grab, that's right over here, or you can just rush the area I'm going to next, which is right up this mountain. So there's a couple ways. It's all on this side of the mountain. You kind of just jump around. There's a couple 4-block jumps, so be careful of those, but you should be alright, because if you're alone, and if you didn't get a weapon from either of those, then, well, tough luck. So this is a double tier 2, and I always rush it. So what we're gonna do now is apply all the armor we got, and so I'm looking pretty geared out, not gonna lie. The only problem is my wood sword, but I do have a diamond, so I'm going to be hitting some other tier 2s in hopes of getting a diamond sword. Alright, waste an arrow, but pick it up, and so now we're going to want to move down the mountain over to the farm, and the reason I don't rush the farm is because there's not a lot of tier 2s there, but there's a double tier 2 up here, and there's one tier 2 that's nobody ever really gets. A few people know about it, and so it's on the top of the barn, and I'll show you two in a minute. But the reason I don't rush is because then I would be wasting my time instead of getting the tier 2. So double tier 2 first, top of the barn, grab some carrots because I didn't have a lot of food, or I did, but I didn't want to waste my good food. So just grab like 4 carrots. And then I climb up this tree. You're going to want to do this if you want to get the quote-unquote secret tier 2. So you climb all the way up, and you just jump onto this side of the barn there, climb up there, and you jump in here. And tier 2. It wasn't very stacked, but that's okay. We're pretty geared out anyways. So all I need is pants. And I take a pretty quick drop. I've been trying to get this tier 1 while falling, but it doesn't work very well. You could make it down safer than I do here, but you won't die either way. There's a fishing rod. I'm not the best with the fishing rod, but it helps for the mass amount of water there is on this side of the map that we're on currently. The west side, I believe, yeah, the west side of the map. There's a boat and water everywhere. It's good to have a boat, and it's good to have a fishing rod for this side of the map. So if you're coming over here, it's good to have. And on the other side of the map, there's a lot of water too. So this guy kind of just runs at us, which I thought I was getting chased, so we'll F5 a few times to make sure I'm not getting chased. It seemed like he was running from somebody, and the particles didn't really help me think that he wasn't getting chased. But he's leading me into spawn. There's another hit. He should be one more after that hit there. And you'll see that there's somebody in the spawn that he's trying to tag off. He's trying to tag me off on, so he's going to bolt to the right, away from this guy. F5 is coming after me. There's another guy I see. Get to the water with my fishing rod and just kill this guy if I can hit him. It's sir. Okay, so now I'm not going to use my bow and arrows because I feel like this guy's going to... Oh. I felt like that guy was going to boost me. Okay, so one hit, back off, he's going for loot. Bow him, jump in, get a hit. He has an iron sword, just bow. Try to get him low. Seems to me like he's pretty low, but you know, I'm just gonna use all the arrows I have on him right there, and he's gonna get away. I'm not gonna waste arrows from this point forward. So as you'll see, there's a pile of loot, and in said pile of loot there was indeed a, if I'm not mistaken, open your inventory. Yeah, there was a boat. never leave a boat on this map. Anywhere, ever. Don't do it. Because as you'll see later, this boat is very important to the game. To my win or lose in this game. So here I'm running, trying to find this guy F5ing because nobody's in front of me, but I feel like he could still have gone this way. F5ing, there he is. Is that him? I forget. Yeah, that was him, but there's two more. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna run and check some other tier 2s. I'm gonna try to find another diamond or some iron pants, some more arrows, something. I just want to get more stuff before I rush recklessly into a pile of people. So here we coming up this hill, and it's looking pretty good. This game is hello. This game is looking pretty good so far, I would say. Now here's a tip: never try jumping off of this waterfall area if you're in trouble, because as you'll see, it takes forever for me to get out of. You have to let yourself go down through the bottom instead of running out, because it'll glitch you back in to the web, and it's not a good time. So I'm gonna check for the cow face since we're right here. Assuming it's taken because it's highly rushed, but you know, you might as well check while you're there. So here we're gonna grab it. Nothing in there. I decide to dump my leather because my inventory is very clogged. If I could open it, please. Block. And there we go. So now just dump some stuff. All of the weapons. All of the leather. Now we're gonna dump some chain just because. Why not? And yeah. So I remember I've seen a lot of people climbing up these mountains, so I will decide to investigate them at some point. I think it's very soon, but you know, it's like I'm just trying to develop my route even further than I have. This route is slightly used, but in this game specifically, nobody went my route at all, and as you can see, I got very stacked from it. So I don't know if this route is just like never taken ever or what, but you know, it's probably gonna be taken after this recording, maybe once or twice. It's still not the best route ever, but hey, I like it. So we bring out the boat we stole from the loot of stuff just laying on the ground, and throw out our seeds because it's clogging up the inventory. And now we're going to climb up this mountain, like I said. Just try to develop an even better route than I had. And I did go running through spawn because I was chasing somebody, and then I got chased. And I don't think you should ever cross back through spawn unless you're chasing somebody or trying to find somebody. If you're trying to collect gear, you need to stay on the half of the map that you initially went to, because people probably got most of the gear on the other side. So here we're gonna turn around, and there's a guy. And so now we're gonna fight this guy. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Oh, he's not getting any hits. So it's pretty cool. It's good to have that. And now I realize he's going for the water because he thinks he's safe. I have a bow and arrows and a bow. So we'll hit him with the bow twice. Now he's juking. Go out. I don't know why he would take the time to swear in the chat, but, you know, whatever. That killed him, because now he gave me the time to boat up, and just, there you go. That's what you get for stopping and swearing in chat. So, here we're gonna just pick up our boat wherever it went, because boats are cool. And we're gonna look at some more tier 2s, try to find more people, 4 people, 1 more till deathmatch, 20 minutes in. So, he had those iron leggings we were looking for, and an iron sword. So really, we're looking set as anything. We're probably the most stacked. Just checking who's left, because I knew people that had full iron from spawn. I saw their name tags, and it looks like every single one is out of the game. So there's somebody who's probably a greater force in this game with full iron and probably a diamond sword. So get in the boat and head to the big boat is my decision. There's a tier 2 I will show you that is rarely taken, just like the barn. So for this map, I realized there's a lot of tier 2s in high up places. So like the mountain, the top of the barn, and then now the top of this boat. There's tier 2s in high elevations. So my recommendation is go to a high elevation on this map, and you should find at least a tier 2. If you try to scale to the top of every single part of the map that you come next to, you're gonna do quite well. So now that I have an iron sword, I feel comfortable making a flint and steel, because there's nothing really else for iron to do. I have full iron and an iron sword, so flint and steel probably could have made 2, and now we're gonna go for the tier 2. I thought I was jumping off, but we're going for the tier 2. So here's a tier 1, and so now we're gonna go up and jump around this area like so. You're gonna want to do it just like this, except you're gonna try to jump to the down there. Yep. And then don't fall off here. Just go up, hit open, jump, then close it, and you're good. This is a tier 2, and it was not stacked at all. The golden carrot was the best thing it had to offer, but I think I have at least 1 gold ingot in my inventory. So yeah, here we're gonna go to the edge of the boat and we're gonna jump off towards spawn. 18 minutes remaining in the game, and refill is at 17. So I'm gonna try to okay, well, a squirrel just climbed up the edge of my window, and I was just kind of sitting there, so that's cool. Hello, squirrel. So we're gonna not use the boat to try to stall and kill anybody who's in the cornucopia for refill, and I don't want to rush myself getting to cornucopia and then have the same tactic used against me. Right about now, I'm really frightened about going into corn, because I don't want... Bye, squirrel. Okay, so I really don't want to get killed, and I do want a diamond from corn. And there's a lot of other like double tier 2s on this route in this map, so it's like I'm weighing the benefits and the pros and cons here, and I decide to see if anybody else is coming. It doesn't look like anybody is. I don't F3A, but if I did, that could have been a prime time to use it. But I don't like F3Aing. I find it a little bit cheap. So gold apple in the first chest, that's a good sign. We're gonna just YOLO get all of it and go. So arrows, good. Stick, fine. Iron leggings, could have used that about 15 minutes ago. But what a diamond, but I'm not gonna craft here at spawn because I'm really scared somebody's gonna sneak up on me. Especially since I'm looting every single chest, I feel like somebody's gonna sneak up on me. I'm not burning anything. I'm just trying to get out. So here we're going. We're just running, and I'm trying to think of the closest crafting table with some tier 2s near it. And I decide I'm just gonna go cow face. I'm pretty close to cow face, so I'm just going cow face. So we're gonna go to the cow face, and we're gonna get the tier 2 that's right before the cow face in the waterfall. So this is a second route that I would recommend. I'm checking if anybody's at spawn thinking about crafting, decide not to. So on this map, there's a lot of good areas to the west, and yeah. So 2 golden apples off spawn, not bad. So now we're gonna go after refill and collect the other route that I see that's highly taken, but I think my route is better. It's not better, but it's less taken, and you have a less chance of dying, in my opinion. So we're just gonna go over to cow face, and yeah, this is the other route if you're wondering, if you don't like my route and would rather have a different one. So, you know, it's good for sure. It's a good route, but I just don't think it's too rushed. It's highly rushed, and it's just not worth it, in my opinion. So we're gonna grab it though. It's worth it, but only if there's only like 4 people remaining in the game. So there's another diamond, full iron, and I don't know where I dump off my loot, but I think I dump it somewhere. Deathmatch. Deathmatch, I'm trying to get, I remember there's a crafting table on the boat. Just gonna try to get to the boat as soon as possible, craft a diamond sword, and be ready for deathmatch. And we're on our way. We're going 90 miles an hour towards this boat. We're gonna get in our boat that's in our hotbar just soon. We're going full force towards the boat, ASAP, not slowing down. So, unfortunately, I see there's 30 seconds, and with this boat, there's no doubt in my mind that we're gonna make it to the big boat craft, and we're gonna be all good. However, I make a mistake, and it's not good. So, as you'll see, this is pro tip: don't run your boat into cobwebs. It's just a bad time. It's just a really, really bad time. 5 seconds remaining. I don't have a chance of crafting. So we're gonna just go to deathmatch and check the other's gear. Okay. Neither of them are as stacked as me. I eat a golden apple to be safe in case they're teaming. And we go. So one shot on the stacked guy, and I'm just trying to get for the stacked guy right now because he's stacked, and the other guy really shouldn't be a big threat after I take out him unless I get cleaned up. But we decide, they fight, and I decide I'm just gonna YOLO craft a diamond sword, and here we go. Diamond sword is crafted, and now we're gonna go for this guy really quickly. And there we go, 12 hearts after getting a golden apple. GG. He had no chance after those first 3 hits. So, thank you all for watching this episode of the Minecraft Survival Games on Teweran SG2. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Peace.